In the new episode of OutDaughtered, which airs Tuesday, August 22nd, Adam Busby springs another doozy on his wife, Danielle, who isn't so happy about it. The preview for the episode shows Adam's next grand idea, which he proudly shares with his daughters. However, Danielle doesn't share her husband's excitement. What is this doozy that Adam has in store for his family? And how does Danielle react? Scroll down to take a look at the preview and see what's going on with the Busbys. Adam Busby springs another doozy on his family. On Instagram on Tuesday, August 22nd, TLC dropped a new preview for the upcoming episode of the show. In the clip, the father of 6 tells his daughters, Blake, Ava, Olivia, Hazel, Parker, and Riley, that they are going on a camping trip. A few years ago, after Hurricane Laura in Lake Charles, the Busbys took a trip there to plant trees after an entire park was wiped out. In the preview, Adam asks, "How would y'all like to go back to Nana and Papa's, but we're gonna go stay and camp out at the park?" How does Danielle Busby respond to this idea? Danielle whips her head around, looking at Adam after he shares his idea of going camping. She informed her husband that she is not going camping and staying in a tent. In a confessional, she says, "I'm a little annoyed that Adam is bringing up camping in front of the girls because he knows I don't like camping. I don't want to go camping." She related this situation back to the cooking class they took. In the flashback video, Adam and Danielle are cooking together and disagreed on whether to use bacon in the recipe. Then, the preview flashed forward to the family's conversation about possibly going camping. The girls expressed their concerns about running out of food, and Danielle shared about her prior experience camping with Adam. Unfortunately, they got all wet when he didn't close the tent. Plus, during a storm, a tree fell very close to their tent. The girls weren't so sure after hearing all of this. But Adam Busby knew how to win them over. He told them they could enjoy s'mores, and Danielle claimed he was playing the game. After learning that they could make s'mores while camping, the girls went wild and decided they were ready to go on the trip. In a confessional with her husband, Danielle said she couldn't believe Adam bribed the girls with s'mores. Then, she said s'mores aren't enough to make her go camping, so he'll have to keep trying. So, what do you think of this camping trip Adam Busby sprung on his wife, Danielle? Do you feel that he should have cleared the idea with her before informing the kids? Sound off in the comments section below, and come back to Reports for USA for more news about the Busbys. And don't miss the newest episode of OutDaughtered on TLC on Tuesday, August 22nd at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Title: Adam Busby springs another doozy on unhappy Danielle. Danielle Busby stood at the kitchen counter, her fingers drumming lightly on the granite surface as she stared out the window. The mid-morning sun bathed their backyard in a warm, golden light, illuminating the small footprints left by their 6 daughters. Her mind wandered through the events of the past few weeks, a relentless whirlwind of activities, school runs, and work commitments. She sighed, thinking about how Adam had been acting strangely lately, more distracted and secretive than usual. Adam had always been full of surprises, a quality that Danielle usually admired. But recently, his surprises had begun to wear on her. She had hoped for a quiet weekend to recharge, but Adam had hinted at yet another unexpected plan. Danielle's patience was wearing thin. Danielle raised an eyebrow, her suspicions growing. "Sure, what's up?" Adam's grin widened, and he pulled out a small, folded piece of paper from his pocket. He handed it to Danielle with a flourish, like a magician revealing the final trick. Danielle unfolded the paper, her eyes scanning the words hastily scribbled across it. "We're going on a surprise trip this weekend," Adam announced, unable to contain his excitement. Danielle's heart sank. "Another trip?" "Adam, we just got back from a vacation with the girls. I'm exhausted, and we have so much to do around the house." Adam's face fell slightly, but he quickly recovered. I know. But this is different. It's just you and me this time." a little getaway to recharge. I promise it'll be worth it. Danielle sighed, her frustration bubbling to the surface. Adam, I appreciate the gesture, but we need to focus on our responsibilities here. The girls have school projects, and I've got deadlines at work. Adam reached out, taking her hands in his. Danielle, you've been working so hard. We both have. This trip is about us. We need to reconnect, to take a break from the chaos. Please, trust me on this. Danielle looked into his eyes, seeing the earnestness there. Despite her reservations, she knew Adam meant well. He always did. She took a deep breath and nodded reluctantly. Okay, but this better not be like the last time. Adam's eyes lit up, and he pulled her into a tight hug. You won't regret it, I promise. The weekend arrived faster than Danielle anticipated. Adam had taken care of all the arrangements, and soon they were on the road, leaving the hustle and bustle of their everyday lives behind. As they drove, Adam kept the destination a secret, only adding to Danielle's mix of excitement and anxiety. After several hours, they arrived at a quaint, secluded cabin nestled in the heart of a lush forest. The cabin was picturesque, with a cozy porch and a view of a serene lake shimmering in the afternoon sun. Danielle couldn't help but smile as she took in the scenery. Maybe this wouldn't be so bad after all. Adam carried their bags inside, his enthusiasm contagious. Welcome to our little slice of paradise. Danielle chuckled, shaking her head. You always know how to pick the perfect spots. They spent the rest of the day exploring the area, hiking through the woods, and enjoying each other's company. For the first time in weeks, Danielle felt the tension in her shoulders start to ease. The peaceful surroundings and Adam's infectious joy began to work their magic. That evening, they sat by the lake, a cozy fire crackling in front of them. Adam had prepared a simple yet delicious dinner, and they ate in comfortable silence, the stars twinkling overhead. Danielle felt a sense of contentment she hadn't experienced in a long time. As they finished their meal, Adam reached into his pocket once more, pulling out a small velvet box. Danielle's heart skipped a beat, her eyes widening in surprise. Adam, what is this? She asked, her voice trembling slightly. Adam took a deep breath, his eyes locking onto hers. Danielle, I know things have been crazy lately. We've had our ups and downs, and I know I've sprung a lot of surprises on you. But through it all, you've been my rock. My partner. And I wanted to show you just how much you mean to me. He opened the box, revealing a delicate, sparkling necklace. The pendant was a heart-shaped locket, adorned with tiny diamonds that glimmered in the firelight. Danielle's breath caught in her throat as she took in the beautiful piece of jewelry. Adam, it's gorgeous, she whispered, tears welling up in her eyes.